In diplomacy, positioning matters, and Canada House could not be more visible or strategically located in the heart of London. London is Canada's oldest and second largest diplomatic mission, with over 300 people working here for Canada. We do everything from political and trade relations to defense and security, immigration, consular services, and more.
This building is 200 years old. It has been Canada House for 100 years in this wonderful location on Trafalgar Square, where you literally look forward to coming to work every day and trying to do your very best job every day for Canada.
I think one of the best things about working in Canada House has to be the people. We're almost 300 people. It's one of our largest missions in the world.
The best thing about my role on a daily basis is the range of people and companies I get to meet.
The sense of family, the sense of belonging. To me, that's incredibly important and something that you don't see in many other places.
The best thing about my job, I think, is the variety.
I think the best thing about my position is getting to meet numerous people within law enforcement and security, not only for the United Kingdom, but internationally supporting Canadian objectives.
So I get to meet a load of different people and hopefully make their jobs and their lives a bit easier.
It's helping Canadians. It's being able to make a difference. It's feeling very much part of Canada. Although I come from the east side of the country, once I'm here, I really feel like this is encompassing the whole of Canada.
The Royal Canadian Mounted Police have a long history in the United Kingdom, and it's very special to be able to be a part of not only the 100th year celebration of Canada House, but also celebrating our organization's piece within that.
There's a great social life, and I'm very happy and proud to be one of the co-leaders of the Honey Bunch, which is the bee committee. Here at the mission, we have 2 hives, been going for a number of years, and it's so much fun to be outside, to work with the bees, and it's something so quintessentially from Canada House.
Because I'm the commercial building manager, we get to see all the back of house bits and pieces as well, so how stuff ticks and how things work. There will be days where I'm doing a building inspection, so I'm looking around the building to see what's wrong, what needs fixing.
I've been working here in the High Commission now for just under 9 years, and my role is the Financial Control Officer. So we currently look after 30 Canadian embassies and high commissions in and around Europe. And really the best thing about the job is really talking to my clients and really explaining finance to non-finance people, like program managers, explaining to them their budgets.
I've met some really, really interesting people. I've been quite fortunate. I've been able to travel quite a bit in my role to different offices. And I think the best thing about my job is problem solving. You always get a problem that you've actually never had before. You wouldn't think that was possible, but you do.
While we can plan and generally have a sense of what our day is going to look like, within public safety, that can change in a moment. And so you need to be very flexible and adaptable.
This office is probably one of the busiest in the world, so there's no typical. It is super busy. I can be called to see a client who needs me on an emergency basis, assist one of my colleagues with an email, a call, but it's challenging and it's very, very interesting.
The best part of my job as the commander of the Canadian Defence Liaison Staff is really the opportunity to represent Canada abroad.
And it's not just a building, but the art that is in the building, because it's also functioned as a way to showcase Canadian artists.
So you've got the 2 separate halves of the building. You've got the heritage side of the building, which is what faces onto Trafalgar Square. We took over in 1925, which is why we're now celebrating Canada House 100. And then you've got the other side of the building, which is the Cockspur Street side. So kind of where everybody's working and doing their bits and pieces throughout the day.
Such a beautiful building. It's been renovated to a very high standard, all with Canadian woods and Canadian carpets, and you feel the Canadian craftsmanship.
I think the most challenging part of this position is when we have to leave. We've made really good connections and have new friends and colleagues abroad, and I think while it's difficult and I'm going to miss that portion of it, I will also look forward to returning.
My advice to young folks seeking a career in diplomacy, go with your heart. reach out, talk to someone who's in that particular field, and see what it's all about. And then if you find yourself invigorated, excited, take on the challenge.
Be curious about what the world needs and what the world wants. Get your language skills. The more languages, the better in the world of diplomacy. That's not a task, it's an asset, and a huge asset. And have a dream, have a vision for what you would like the world to be, and go out and try to build it.
And that's it for our whistle-stop tour of Canada House. Our work may have changed over the last 100 years, but our goal remains the same: to support Canada and Canadians and continue working with the UK as a force for good in the world.